Hey, what is up? Hello, everybody. Hi, how you doing? It's Saturday and I'm taking my medicine right now. Sorry. I was trying to do it like really quickly. Before my intro was over and didn't work out. I actually almost choked right now. I almost choked. Yeah, the wind. It's the wind. Look, I'm allergic to the air. I have to take allergy medicine every single freaking day. Every single day I have to take allergy medicine. I'm allergic to the air. I'm allergic to everything. I can't do anything about it except, take medicine every single day. Actually, there is some I could go get allergy shots, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to go get allergy shots. Nope. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't want to get poked. I don't want to get poked with a needle. But how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? It's Saturday. I used to stream every Saturday night, but this stream normally happens on Monday. I thought I'd give it a shot on a Saturday since like all this week I've just been really, really, really busy trying to catch up on work that I'm behind on. And then also I've just had some stuff going on like here regularly that I've been trying to take care of as well. So it's just been a crazy week. And so like this stream which normally happens on Monday had to wait till Saturday, but I was going to try and do it on Thursday, but then that didn't happen. So I don't know. I don't know. That's Texas stuff. Hey, it's not just Texas. Like I had these allergies in Florida too. Look, I'm telling you, I'm just allergic to the freaking air. Okay. I have a lot of allergies. I have a whole lot of allergies. What's up, R4? That's a nice setup. Well, thank you. I put some work into this setup. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Saturday's a smart time to stream, no competition. Well, that's the thing. Like I don't want to stream like over a lot of people, which is why I started streaming on Mondays during the day, because there's not a lot of people kind of like during the day, sort of like in between daily and Toxic Femme, and I think like, is it the real BBC? I don't remember. I try to stream like I don't want to stream over people. I don't like doing that. But I did want to, I did want to do this stream this week because I think I've missed this stream like last week. I didn't do this stream last week, so I wanted to make sure. My nose is so itchy. My nose is so itchy. Oh, I wanted to make sure that I did this stream this week. I didn't want to miss another week. So yeah, I love Texas. Born and raised there. Hey, I'm a born and raised Texan as well. So born and raised. I fucking love it here. I fucking love it here. Texans are tough. That's very true. But getting allergy shots. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. God, my nose is driving me insane. It is driving me. I don't have any tissues nearby either. So I'm just like, I'm trying to scratch it. God dang it. My nose is driving me fucking insane. It's driving me insane. So I have this stream, and then later on, last night, I usually do Mario Kart with the chat on Friday nights, but last night when I tell you this week has been busy, I mean this week has been busy. Like I've been like my schedule is so off. It's so fucking off. So I was supposed to do Mario Kart with chat last night. We're gonna do it today instead. So after this stream, I think like depending on when we end, the next one it's gonna be at 7 Eastern. So Mario Kart with members at 7 Eastern. So come and check it out. We have a lot of fun. We're gonna be live on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. So we'll do that. Maybe we'll do another 4-hour stream. Not all Mario Kart, but maybe we'll do like Mario Kart, and then we'll do Little Kitty Big City, because I love that game. I love that. I honestly wanted to play it off stream, but I was like, nah, we're not gonna do that. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. Tom Berry Masta for $50. Hope you aren't allergic to super chats with a Z. No, I am not allergic to super chats with a Z. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much, Tom Berry Masta, for that. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Let's say hello to the chat, because the chat is Chad, all right? I respect the chat. I fucking love the chat. I started out in the chat, so I fucking love you guys. Who is here? Oh, look, it's Boss Hog. Hi, Boss Hog. Spirian! Lord Thoth is here. What's up? How's it going? How is it going? And we have a fucking weirdo in the chat. That's fine. You can be a weirdo in the chat. That's fine. Ads is here. Hello, hello, hello. A lot of heavy topics for one stream. Let's see what side of things she leans towards. Well, that's very interesting. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Who else is? Oh, Lewis. Hi, Lewis. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. I hope you guys are having a great weekend too. Anyone seen any good movies or TV shows lately? If you guys haven't checked out X-Men 97, I kind of dug it. It's not bad. But other than that, I've honestly only really been watching The Office. Like I'll watch The Office until I fall asleep. So that's pretty much what I've been watching. I've just been watching like a lot of YouTube documentaries too. Like that's it. I'll have them on in the background. I don't know. Other than that, I haven't really had time to watch anything else because I've been so busy. Tim, hi Tim. Thank you very much for bringing the tacos. Cappy Nova. Hey, hey, hey. Mike Hill, of course, Mike Hill is here. What's up, Mike Hill? Little Polt Boy, hello. How you doing? Iron Man, the power. All right. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a good, restful weekend. Honestly, I was gonna do this stream. What's up, Brian? How you doing? I was gonna do this stream a lot earlier today, but I ended up sleeping in like really late. Like later than normal, because I wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, like every day. And for whatever reason, like my body just shut down last night and I passed out. I didn't wake up until like noon, which is, yeah, pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Hi, Tiny Metal Trees. Commissioner, how are you doing? TJ, my main mod. Hi, TD. All right. Look, there's just been a lot to talk about. And you know what? Me and Mara will probably touch on these subjects tomorrow as well during Talk Nerdy. But I slept once in the 80s. I know. See, I don't sleep a lot. Like normally I'll get like maybe 5 hours, 6 hours of sleep every night, and that's on good nights. Because I'm awake all night long. Like it's insane. I don't get a lot of sleep. Hi Ruben. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well, Ruben. Yeah, I don't get a lot of sleep, but you know, it's fine. I'm used to it. I'm used to not getting a lot of sleep. What was I saying? All night long. All right. Anyways, yeah, so there's been a lot of stuff. There's been a lot of stuff, a lot of conversations had this week. And I usually never really get involved in any of the gaming conversation like that. I mean, if you know me, you know my channel. Like I do game a little bit on Twitch and Kick, but I mean, I'm not like super into it like my brothers were, right? Or even like other members of G&G are. You know, I have found where I'm comfortable in gaming. There are things that I'll play offline that I really like to play that I don't want to play online, or not online, but like stream. I don't want to stream it. Just because Mortal Kombat, I really love those games, but like those are games that I'll play like with my brothers or my nephews and nieces and nephews. You know, it's not something that I will stream online. So there are games that I really enjoy, games that I really like, and there are games that I stay away from. I don't play because I know that I'm garbage at them and I just don't want to fucking play them. But the conversation around gaming has the only reason I'm like getting involved in it now is because I'm getting fucking tired of all these women talking shit. It's fucking ridiculous. It's like, dude, you put yourself in these spaces and you complain about how these spaces are. You know, well, if you don't like how these spaces are, then maybe you shouldn't insert yourself into these spaces. So just leave those spaces. That's the only reason I'm getting involved, because honestly, like what some of these girls are doing, what these women, I shouldn't call them girls, they're fucking women, right? They are adult women, okay, making these decisions and putting themselves in these positions. they're women, and what they're doing is fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid, and it's really annoying. I need sleep. Yeah, I do need a lot of sleep. But that's the only reason I'm really getting involved with it because I can't stand it. I can't stand what they're saying, and it's just it rubs me the wrong way. The perpetual victimhood just rubs me the wrong way. I don't like it. Um, and it's just I feel like it's just a conversation that needs to be had. You know, they always say they want let's have a conversation. That's just a conversation that needs to be had. You know, so I just want to talk about Wicked because I'm actually a fan of the Broadway show and I've read the book. And now we have the movie coming out. And my biggest fear for the movie is that it would take aspects of the book and insert them into the movie. A lot of people are actually shocked to learn that it is taken from a book. And it's true. It is a very famous fan fiction. It has nothing to do um with the wonderful the Wizard of Oz. I mean, the only thing that it has to do with those books is that uh it's taking characters from those books and inserting it, you know, and telling a story within that world, but it's not a prequel, it's not anything like that. It's actually fan fiction and it's probably the most famous. It's not the most famous, but it is a famous fan fiction written by a completely different author. Um who actually pays tribute um to what do you call it? To um through his main character of Elphaba. So I don't know. What's up, nearsighted Cyclops? How you doing? So I wanted to talk a little bit about that, about Wicked. You know, yeah, he kind of pays tribute to L. Frank Baum with his main character of Elphaba. So like he took his initials LFB, Elphaba. That's why that's why he named the main character Elphaba because those were his initials, the L. Frank Baum. So yeah. And that's who wrote the Wonderful Wizard of Oz. But yeah, I'm a Wizard of Oz fan. I love the movie. Return to Oz was really weird. I didn't care for it too much, but yeah, what I was worried about with Wicked is that they're going to take aspects of the book and insert them into the movies. And through the trailer, I'm actually already seeing that. So it's going to be interesting, and I don't know if it'll be a letdown for fans of the musical. If they, you know, put aspects of the book into the movie because the book is extremely different from the Broadway show, from the musical. They're actually I think when I watched I actually watched like a long time ago a behind the scenes of like the creation of the Broadway musical, and they were surprised at like how much they actually changed from the book to the musical because the book when people went and watched the family friendly musical because it is very family friendly. They had to change a lot from the book to make it family friendly. And they thought when you know, when that became extremely popular, people went and to look for the book. And when they read the book, it was completely different from what the show was. And you know, parents thought that kids could read that book and they can't because it has very adult themes. It's actually 18 and up. The book is not even a young adult novel. It's an adult novel. Because there are pretty serious things that happen in the book. So yeah, yeah, it's but they really changed it up. The book is a political book, and you know the main character. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it when we start talking about Wicked. But yeah, I'm already seeing a lot of shit that's going from the book into the show, which isn't uh it's not making me very happy because I do like the movie, or not the movie. I do like the musical. I do enjoy the musical. We might talk a little bit. We might talk a little bit about Doctor Who, which is a show that I don't watch, but I've been, you know, watching other people's reactions to it and other people's takes on the new Doctor Who, and it's kind of sad to see where that show is. I didn't realize how bad that show was until I watched Gary's I think like top 10 like ruined or no top 5 ruined franchise that he came out with that like a while ago. that video, but I saw that video and I watched it, and I swear I was thinking like, "Okay, like, Star Wars has to be number 1," I was, like, guessing where all of these franchises would rank, and I didn't even realize that, like, I completely forgot about Doctor Who because it's not a show that I watch, um, but when he was explaining exactly how much they changed in that show, I was shocked. I was like, "Holy shit, how is this still on air? How does this still have fans? Holy crap." Like, could not believe how much they changed in that show. So, yeah, we'll yeah, rip Doctor Who. We'll talk a little bit about it and just I honestly just want to react to the actors and what they have what they've been saying and, uh, yeah. I'm sorry, I got an error over on this side. Oh, it just caught my eye. It's like this big red thing that just popped up. Um, anyways, but yeah, so let's what should we start with? What should we start? You know what? I was already talking about Wicked, so let's talk about Wicked. Let me pull up the Wicked trailer. The Wicked trailer. I'm not prepared at all. I have some stuff bookmarked, but I'm not prepared at all. Dun, 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 dun. Graph web for 2. Hashtag cancel Disney Plus. Yeah. Stunning and Brave Megatron. Hi. Member for 30 months. Thank you. What's up, Booblicious? How's it going? How's it going? How you doing? All right, let's pull up the Wicked trailer. Look, here it is. Um, this is interesting. 147 upvotes to 53 downvotes. 53,000 downvotes. So.
Are people born wicked? Are people born wicked?
So let me turn that up really quickly. I have to turn it up on my computer too. So the musical Wicked is actually based on or it's based on the book Wicked by Gregory Maguire, but the book is actually very political. It's a very political book, whereas the musical, they turned it into a story about friendship, about the friendship between these two women. Look, this is her. Look, she melted. She's melted. Dorothy got her. She's melted. The musical focuses on the friendship between these two girls. However, the book focuses on Elphaba's turn to wickedness. It deals with the things that caused her to turn wicked. It dives a lot deeper than the musical did on like how she became the Wicked Witch. And just by this is actually an actual line from the musical. But like I said, like her turn into the Wicked Witch in the musical, it's not like the book. It's nowhere near like it is in the book. But I think like the fact that they put this at the very beginning is that's something that actually happens in the musical as well. Everybody's shocked at Elphaba's greediness. Now let me tell you how she became green in the book, compared to the musical. In the musical, her dad is the mayor of Munchkin Land because that's where she comes from. In the book, he's a religious zealot, and he's also like mayor, but he's a religious zealot in the book. And his wife married in the book. His wife married beneath her station, so she's very unhappy. And the husband is always out preaching. And she becomes a drunk and she cheats a lot, right? She has a lot of affairs. And one of the affairs is with a traveling man. And he ends up giving her this green elixir, which knocks her out. And and Elphaba is born a child of grape. That is how Elphaba in the book came to be. It turns out that the man who did that was the wizard. So, and it's later, she later finds that out like later on in the book. She doesn't know it, right? So the wizard did that to her mom, and that is how Elphaba came to be. In the book, or I'm sorry, in the musical, it's kind of made out to where they do have an affair, but it's not the same as the book. You know, it looks like as if like they're in love with each other, right? But she's still his daughter in the musical. So it's not like too bad, and it's done through song, you know, so they kind of make it seem like what she's doing is not bad because they're singing it. But yeah, that's how Elphaba came to be. Spoilers, yeesh. Well, I mean, come on. I was gonna watch this. So that's how Elphaba came to be. Now, in the musical, there's nothing about Elphaba's childhood. It goes straight. It's Glinda retelling the story to the people of Oz, to the Ozians. She's telling the story about how Elphaba, you know, was born. And then it goes straight to her and Elphaba at Shiz. Shiz is their university. So they're at school. It goes straight there. There's nothing about Elphaba's childhood. Nothing. But in the movie, it looks like we are going to get stuff about Elphaba's childhood, and that is also interesting, right? There's this goat. There's this goat. Hold on.
Please, everyone take
this goat. So it's kind of glossed over, or it's not glossed over, but it is mentioned in the Broadway show that there are two types of animals. Well, no, that there are animals in Oz. Now, these animals are called animals, but in the book, they're animals with a capital A. There's a distinction between two types of animals: animals with a capital A, right, and animals with the lowercase a. Animals with capital A, they're sentient beings like this one, who can think for themselves and all that. This guy is Dr. Dillamond. He's also in the Broadway show as well. And there is like political strife going on in Oz in the book. In the Broadway show, there's just stuff happening behind the scenes. We don't know what's going on or what's happening to the animals. It's just something that's happening, right? But we don't know what it is. In the book, it's very much themed of, you know, racism and segregation with these animals. The wizard took over Oz, kicked out all of the animals, and said that animals should be seen and not heard. Okay, so the wizard has extreme disdain for animals and kicked them all out of Oz. And there's no animals in Oz, in like the Emerald City of Oz. Like there's no animals there. It's something like that's bored from like discrimination and racism against these animals, right? So Elphaba becomes an animal rights activist. She is very much an activist in the book. She's not only an activist, she's also like a domestic terrorist in the book. And I'm wondering if they're going to show that, like if they're going to show that she like becomes part of like this rebel group who live in like the ghetto of Oz. And I'm not even joking when I say that. Like she lives in the slums of Oz. She quits school, right? She doesn't return to Shiz. She doesn't return to school. She quits. She like ends up becoming like this rebel. And she kills a lot of people. She kills a lot of Oz people. And like I said, the book is more focused on Elphaba and how she turns evil. But I'm not sure if they're gonna cover all of that, because Dr. Dillamond actually, like in the show and in the book, kind of he becomes sort of like Elphaba's confidant in the show, and he is Elphaba's like mentor in the book. They end up like they work together a lot and trying to prove that animals are just the same as humans, at least the sentient ones are, right? So like, so I don't know, like so like I'm wondering if that's why I'm just like, dude, if they're doing that, I'm wondering if like they're gonna pull all of that from the book because it's so different. This is it Wicked, it's gonna be part 1 and part 2. And it's pretty much, it's just like the Broadway show, right? The Broadway show is like 3 hours long. Part 1, it ends, the first act ends when after Elphaba sings her Defying Gravity song, and everybody's trying to go after her. And then like because they think that she tried to assassinate the wizard. He puts that narrative out there, so she's forced to do things that she doesn't want to do. Okay, that's how they portray her in the book. Like she has no, or not in the book, in the show, she has no other choice but to pretend to be wicked, like be the thing that they're saying that she is. Like she's doing it not of her own accord, but because she's forced to do it. Whereas in the book, those are all of her choices. She is choosing all of those things because she believes in them pretty much. That's the difference between those two.
your seats. In today's Oz, a real sword.
You're listening to the book right now. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, that everyone was looking at the beginning of the trailer. Where is he at?
Two shiz.
That guy. That's Fiyero. Like Glinda is so in love with him because they're both really good looking, and so they belong together. But later on in the show, he's kind of, I don't know, he kind of lives his life pretty fast and loose. Like he doesn't really care. In the show, he ends up falling for Elphaba instead because she's not like anybody he's ever met, right? He ends up falling for Elphaba instead and not Glinda. But then in Act 2, Elphaba goes away. She goes away. And they're kind of together, but not really, right? Because his heart is with Elphaba. Whereas in the book, he has like his own family, and she meets him later on when she's like a rebel, and they have like this discussion about, they have like this argument and discussion about like how Elphaba is going about achieving what she wants to achieve. And then they have like this affair, and then he gets killed. Then he dies. And she ends up like going to his wife and his family because she ends up like having his kid. It's such a weird book.
University.
No, I've never known.
This right here, they never talk about her in the show. I'm wondering if all of this right here, all her whole childhood, it's gonna be pulled from the book. Because her mom was so ashamed of her after she was born that she didn't let her play outside. Like she was inside the house, and her mom was like really drunk, so she had a nanny. But the nanny thought like, hey, you need to go and play with other kids, right? So she goes and tries to play with other kids, but the other kids don't want to play with her because she's green. So she's, they don't, but they don't show that in the book, or not in the book, in the musical. So like I think that all of this right here is going to be pulled from the book and how they react to her being green. The kids like discriminate against her. I think that's why like she is very much like taking on Dr. Gilliman, because she knows how it feels to be discriminated against, whatever. So she's also supposed to have sharp teeth, by the way. But she doesn't. I was really excited when I saw that they were making a Wicked movie, right? Pulled from the Broadway show. But I just don't know if it's going to be a mix of the two. That's like my biggest fear for this, is that it was going to be a mix of the two. It's not going to just stay like straight Broadway show. They're going to have to do something to make it different. And I think that's really what they're going to do. Now the one thing that they shouldn't do, and I hope they do not do this, because it would be really upsetting to people who are fans of Wicked, who are fans of the Broadway show. The Broadway show is a story about friendship, right? Friendship between Glinda and Elphaba. In the book, it's kind of hinted that these two characters are bisexual. They're bisexual. So it's like, well, they better not do that in the movie, because that would be stupid. So let me tell you, the only reason that I read this book is because I was one of those people who I didn't know that this was a book, that this was from a book. But when I went and saw the Broadway show, I was like, oh my gosh, this is pulled from a book. And I went and read the book, and it was completely different than the show. So yeah, that's why I read the book. But so like I have the book, and I need to reread it just to like refresh my memory on a lot of things that happen. But that's like when I saw this and I saw that they were making a Wicked movie, I got really excited. But then I was like, oh shit. I wonder if they're going to pull stuff from the book, pull themes from the book that aren't in the musical. Because the musical, at the heart of the musical, it's a story about friendship. But I honestly think that they're going to pull a lot of stuff from the book and put it into the movie, which kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. You didn't know that was Ariana Grande? Yeah. It is. It is. Yeah, that's my biggest fear is that they are going to pull shit from the books and put it in the movie. It would be interesting if like I know the wizard is evil in the book. Like he is evil in the book. I wonder how much they're going to pull from it to make him evil in the movie as well. So but yeah, Elphaba is she's a terrorist in the book. She's an animal rights activist in the book. She's a domestic terrorist in the book. She's part of a rebels in the book. Yeah, it's very much the story of how she became wicked. So but I don't know. In the show, it's more of like she has no choice but to be wicked, right? Do they have wickedness thrust upon them? She has no choice but to become wicked in the show. But in the book, she very much just does things by her own accord. So So I wonder how they're gonna do that. Anyways. I'm looking forward to not really the story, but I'm looking forward to the songs because that's really why I fell in love with the show is the songs in the musical. And I'm a fan of musicals. I fucking love musicals. You know me, right? You know, I love musicals. I'm a fan of musicals. And this is one of my favorite musicals. I fucking love this musical. And I'm a fan of it because of the songs, because of the music. It's all of the songs are so great, and I'm hoping that they'll be performed like really, really well. From what I'm hearing, it sounds like they will be, but especially like Ariana Grande's songs. But I don't know. I think like who was I watching? I don't remember. I think it was Chris Gore. Someone was saying that like they gave the actress who plays Elphaba, who is actually who was the blue fairy in Pinocchio, the bald blue fairy. Remember? That's who's playing Elphaba. That's her. That they gave her, I guess, like a little bit of leeway to sort of like play around with her character. So I don't know. I don't know how we're doing it. We'll see. We'll see. Wonka was good. A good musical. It was. I really liked that musical. I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it. Soup Cat. I think Krista told me that she was actually she's Italian or something like that. That's what Krista told me. I don't know. I didn't know. I thought she was too, but I don't know. Dude, this chick over on Twitter. Hold on, let me go to my bookmarks. Here they are. So we have like there's two girls who went viral on Twitter, right? For saying this stuff. First was Taylor Morgan. Taylor Morgan says, "I've never made a more desperate plea." Hold on, wait, let me share this real quick. I've never made a more desperate plea that what I'm about to say right now. Riot Games, Riot Support, I need you guys to fucking do something. I am an incredibly strong person, and I have been streaming for a very, very long time, but absolutely nothing prepares you for someone where's it at? For someone saying this to you.
I'll be honest with me.
My ult's ready.
Do you know what rape feels like?
No, I don't actually.
Well, do you want to know?
Are you saying you're going to rape me?
Because you're heading on the right path right now.
Are you saying you're going to rape me?
You're going on the right path for it.
Is that what you're saying?
Toxins going up.
It's not rape if I like it.
Now, to be clear, this is pretty much shit. Like, I mean, honestly, you're not supposed to do that. But she purposely put this guy, unmuted this guy. You have the option to mute. You have the option to, not just not be in those chats, right? You have that option. She unmuted him for the source of first content. So her intentions were just wrong. You have that option. You can unmute that person. What he said was pretty vile. Like, you seriously, but it's the internet. It's the wild, wild west. You enter those things, there's a chance that you're going to find vile things being said on it, right? But then we go here.
Asshole. This guy's an absolute asshole. Like, I'm literally. Hey, gaming, bro. This guy is an asshole. This guy's an absolute asshole. Like, I'm literally the only reason I have him unmuted. The only reason I have him unmuted is for content. Like, just oh my gosh.
That's the only reason she has him unmuted is for content. She wanted to put this out there and use him, for her own agenda. And then from there, we had this chick. God, this fucking chick. Men are the problem with the gaming community. Girl. Come on, get out of here. You can't hear what she's saying, by the way. That pisses me off, is that this video is so low. This pisses me off that the thing that the volume is so low. So I'm going to tell you what she's saying.
She wouldn't last 10 minutes in a COD lobby is not. She wouldn't last
10 minutes in the COD lobby is not, nor has ever been a valid excuse for men to act like pieces of human garbage. In gaming, I should... Wait, hold on. In gaming, I shouldn't have to play a game where all I say is hi.
And the whole game is thrown, and
I'm in hell for 40 minutes. You're entering into these spaces, right? You are entering into these spaces. You can leave these spaces as well. You don't have to say hi. You don't have to do anything.
Hell for the next 40 minutes because men are being emotional about it. That is not normal, and that's not how the old COD days.
That's not normal, and that's not how the old COD days were. Is she being serious right now? Because I promise you, as a man, you have never had somebody throw on the basis of your gender.
That doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen. But it's been happening. As a man, like, you are, especially in today's society, you're being judged simply because you are a man. Like, that's it. By these women. By these women. So what she's saying, she's judging them right now. She's like, you've never been judged as a man. Never as a man. Get out of here with that bullshit. Those COD lobbies are notorious for, for having like all kinds of fucking shit talk in them. And she should know that. But she doesn't. Like,
say it happens.
You can say it happens. You're lying. I'm sorry. Holy shit. Holy shit. Get the fuck out of there. You could say it happens to you, but it doesn't. Dude, it happens all the time. There are videos out there. There's clips out there proving that men get just as much hate and shit talk get thrown towards them as much as women do. But the difference is they don't go online and complain about it like a little bitch.
Common thing in the comments of my video.
Says, I don't know why that's such a common thing in the comments of my videos. So you wouldn't last in a COD lobby. Like, that's pretty much what she's talking about.
You guys want to be oppressed.
You guys want to be oppressed so bad that you look at a man calling me a bitch.
You look at a man calling me a telling me he's gonna
rape me, telling me he's gonna get back in the kitchen, telling me to get back in the kitchen, and say it's not a woman thing. I like how she tells them, you guys want to be a victim so bad, when she's literally making herself out to be a victim right now in this video.
And say that happens to you too. It doesn't.
She said, and say that happens to you. It doesn't. Yes, it does. It happens to every single person that enters these lobbies. It happens to every single person. Grow some thick-skinned and fucking talk some shit back to them. Don't complain.
There's a reason that historically male-dominated
spaces are known for being toxic and unsafe.
That goes for gaming. That goes for
That goes for
sports.
gaming.
Any
That goes for
male-dominated
sports. Any male
space
dominated
is
space
a
is a bad one.
That's not me being
That's not me
sexist.
being
That is just saying
sexist.
there is
That's
an
me
inherent
saying there are
issue with the
inherent
way that you
issues
guys
with the
have your
way that you guys have your locker room
locker room
talk
that makes
that
everybody
makes
else feel
everyone
unsafe.
else feel
And I don't know-
unsafe. You're going into these male dominated spaces and complaining that you don't like the way this space is. That'd be like you, right? You're talking about locker room talk, okay? That'd be you as a woman going into a locker room at a gym and complaining about like how it stinks in there, right? Oh, it stinks in here. You guys need to clean up. You guys need to clean up, spray some Febreze, maybe clean the towels off the floor. You guys need to make this spick, spank, and shiny because I don't like it. I don't like the way it smells in here. Okay. You're hardly ever in here. It's a male locker room. And there's women in gaming, there's men in gaming, and you basically know that like if this is a male dominated space, don't go in there and complain about it. You're going in there and complaining how it smells. And expecting them to cater to you. Why? You're a minority in that space. Why should this whole community of people cater to you? And it makes me laugh what she says here in a little bit.
how you could possibly
I don't know how you
find it
could
fun
possibly find it fun to make other people feel
to make other people
unsafe.
feel unsafe. No woman is
No woman is
men
asking
to
men
make
to make gaming a safe space. You literally are. You're doing that right now with this video. No woman is asking men to make gaming a safe space. She is. In this video, she is.
Space with sunshine and rainbows and everything, but could you please be
Can you please be fucking normal?
normal? Because I want to be able to
Because
enjoy
I
it
want to be able to enjoy playing the game without my life being threatened, without my body being threatened, because I'm existing as a woman and men are the ones making it unsafe. So you are asking them to change. Like, that's what you're asking for.
And men are the ones making it unsafe. And I
don't understand like how you feel. How do you feel unsafe? It's not like these people are coming over to your house. You're online. And I don't care if you feel targeted by me saying men,
or if
you feel attacked by me saying men. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. She's like, I don't care if you feel attacked or targeted by me saying men. You're part of the problem.
If you feel attacked by that, you're part of the problem. If you say just mute them, you're part of
If
the
you
problem.
say just mute them, you're part of the problem. Dude, that is an option for you. That's why they have that there. So you don't have to deal with it. So you don't have to feel unsafe. You can mute them. You can't come on. The only thing that you have control over is like your stream, your chat, what people are saying, the rules that you have on your stream. There's no right for you to come in here and police the internet. If you come and police the internet is going to come for you. And that's what's happened here. Right? The internet, you can't police the internet. You can't police other people and tell them what they can and can't do. These are people that are making their own decisions. You can't do that.
If you sit there
and let them say that shit to me and you don't intervene. This is what she's saying. If you sit there, all right, she's saying like as a dude, if you just sit there and let them say that shit to me and don't intervene, you're part of the problem. So she's basically saying, men, you are the fucking problem, all right, with online gaming, the online gaming community, with all of these fucking chats, with everything that I'm hearing from you in these communities. And if you don't step up and white knight for me and tell all of these people to stop it, then you're part of the problem. So she's telling all of these men, and she's saying that she doesn't fucking care if you're taking it as an insult, right? If you take it as an insult, I don't fucking care. You're part of the problem. But you know what? As a man, it's your responsibility to step up and intervene on my behalf. She's basically saying, you're shit, but I need you to help me with this. You're shit and you're part of the problem, but I need you to white knight for me. That's basically what she said. Otherwise, you're part of the problem. Like, that's crazy. It's fucking wild to me that she's insulting all these people while at the same time asking them to do something for her. or else they're part of the problem. It's fucking crazy to me how she's actually going online. She's saying these things. She's saying these things and talking shit about men, and then telling in the same fucking breath, telling them to come and white knight for me. Get the fuck out of here. This is ridiculous.
I have a lot of male friends.
She says, I have a
normal
lot of male friends, normal male friends who don't say slurs, who don't threaten people, and just play like normal. Guess what? Start your own lobby and play with those types of people if you don't like what is going on in the fucking wild west of the internet, because you can't control what other people say. You can't police the internet. People have tried and have fucking failed. It's the internet. You can't control what people say on the internet.
And don't threaten people and just play like normal. I understand it's not all men, but if
She said, I understand it's not all men, but if you are not one of the men doing this, it's entirely up to you to stop the men who are. So she's asking, come on, men, join my army and my quest to police the internet, right? If you're just sitting there playing the game like normal and you hear me being harassed and you don't come white knight for me, how dare you just sit idly by? So, you're part of the problem. It's on you to help me because I'm feeling unsafe. It is on you. It's basically saying all men are shit, but you need to help me here. How fucking ridiculous is this fucking woman? I can't. How dare she fucking say that too? Like, it's on you to help me. It's your responsibility. She's probably like one of those people. I don't need no man. I don't need. Apparently, she does, because it is on you to help her feel safer in these lobbies, to feel safer while she's gaming. How fucking ridiculous! It's your fault, but I need your help.
entirely on you to help stop the men who are. If you don't understand that,
If you don't understand that, and you don't understand power imbalances and gender hierarchy. Ooh, I love those buzzwords. Give them to me. Give them all to me.
and gender hierarchy.
Oh my god.
It's not my place.
It's not my place to teach you. You need to learn that on your own, right? It's not my place to teach you. It's not my place to teach you that. It's just my place to ask you to come and white knight for me. It's just my place to ask you while you're playing this game, and if you feel this if you hear this going on, you don't do something. That's my place to tell you that you need to step up and do something. That's where my place is. I don't need to teach you about anything. I just need to tell you to come and white knight for me and help me. Get the fuck out of here. This is such a ridiculous video. I can't fucking believe that she actually put this out there.
I'm not your mother.
I'm not your mother. I'm not your teacher. Close the game for 5 minutes and educate yourself. But stop making this a bad experience for everyone else. Oh, hold on. I totally missed that. For everyone else who's just trying to play the game. Just fucking, if you don't like what you're hearing, just fucking mute it. Just fucking mute it and enjoy the game. Mute it. Talk to your chat. Like, she's a streamer, right? Just fucking mute it and talk to your chat. Just hang out with your chat. You don't have to listen to everything that's fucking going on. But no, she wants to enter these male spaces. She wants to enter the male locker room, complain about how it smells, and then tell them, do something about it. She's not going to do anything. Her only thing that she needs to do is just exist in these lobbies. She just needs to exist, all right? She just wants to exist and have fun. But, she wants to exist and have fun in the locker room. She doesn't want to lift a finger. She just wants to exist and have fun in the locker room. And she wants everybody else to do something for her. Like, the entitlement is insane. The entitlement of this woman is insane. I can't believe that she put this out there. And honestly, she really thought she was doing something, right? She really thought that she was doing something with what she just said here. She really thought she was making a difference, complaining about men, but asking for their help as well. While wearing this fucking top and those big fucking white headphones on her head. I laughed when I was looking at this, and I'm like, are you being fucking serious right now? If you're just making a video too, like, why are you wearing the headphones? You want to show them that you're a gamer with your big headphones? Like, look, I put these on. I'm a gamer now. just get out of here, right? You might exist in your little bubble, and that's fine. You can go and exist in your little bubble with your little chat and your little friends who play normal, okay? Exist there in your little bubble and just don't come out of it, because you've come out of your bubble and you're trying to police the internet, and the internet is coming for you, because it's not anyone's place to police the internet. It's not anyone's place to tell people what they can and can't do and what they should do and what they should do for you. It's not anyone's place to do that. It's not your fucking place to do that. But what's interesting is, oops, let me go back to all of my bookmarks. Hold on. And then she comes out right here. She comes out right here. I said, okay, here's the victim playing the victim again. I said men should stop threatening to rape women. And now I have hundreds of replies and DMs that look like this. Y'all are really passionate about raping women, huh? This is what this says, right? This is the DM. Bitch, you're beyond dumb with a photo. Get these fat, ugly tits out of here. You're a whale. People are mean to you because you say stupid shit automatically makes you unattractive. So this person is basically telling her that, dude, you're unattractive. I don't, nowhere in here is there a threat. In fact, it seems like he wouldn't want to touch her with a 10-foot pole, right? He finds her unattractive inside and out. Like there's nothing here. But I can see here's me playing devil's advocate, right? Because I'm putting myself in her fucking mind. Okay. I can see where she's just like, y'all really want to rape, y'all really want to come after women. You're passionate about graping, aren't you? Because to her, this words are violence, words are threatening, right? So this, in her mind, I feel like in her mind, she really does view this as a threat, not as, someone telling her like, dude, you're gross inside and out. What you're saying is, you sound fucking stupid. What you're saying is stupid and you're gross inside and out. To her, that is a threat. That is a threat because everybody in the replies are like, show me the threat. There's no threat in this. He's just telling you that you're ugly, right? But to her, that is a threat because words are violence. Words are threatening. So I can see where she went, where she took that huge leap in taking this DM, right? And putting this out there and saying, look, this is a threat, when it's not. It's just someone saying that you're a piece of shit. You're gross. And then she puts this out there. Everything I do is for the girls, gays, and theys. I love you all more than life itself, which is true. Because, oh no, did I not bookmark that part? Hold on. Oh my gosh, we have to get into this. Speaking of gays, look, gay animals. Hang on, let me find it. Hold on. She's like, I do this for you. I do this. Oh, here it is. I found it. I do this for the gays and the theys. Which is true. Listen to what she says. This is a woman who just hates men. She hates men. She's a misandrist. She hates men. Listen to what she says here.
No, it's over, Ina. It's over. Like, if I were to have a boy, we better pray to God that he's gay. We better start indoctrinating him day one.
She just hates men. If she has a little boy, she hopes he's gay. She doesn't want to have a straight little boy. Which is sad. One, if she ever reproduces, God help us, but if she ever reproduces and she does have a little boy, can you imagine her hatred for men and the hatred that the little boy would feel from his mother because she is grossed out about the fact that she has a little boy. So in order to make him like a girl, she wants to make him gay. She's going to indoctrinate her child.
We have to either make him trans or make him gay.
Make him trans or make him gay. She will not stand to have a straight little boy if she ever has a child. That's just disgusting. She's a disgusting human being. She's a disgusting human being existing on this earth, trying to police the internet, trying to tell you that you're a piece of shit when if she would ever have a little boy, she would try and turn him trans or indoctrinate him. That's a piece of shit right there. That is the type of piece of shit that is trying to claim that she's a victim in all of this. This piece of shit right here. That's disgusting and vile and foul.
Are not having a cisgender straight son.
She refuses to have a cisgender straight son. She would immediately, if she ever had this, she would reject this child and try to make him gay or trans. Which is so funny because I thought it's so funny because she's probably one of those people, right? She's probably one of those people who believe that children are born gay or children are born trans, right? She's probably one of those people. And she tweeted that out. I do this for the gays and the theys, right? Like she tweeted that out. But her saying this makes me think like, oh, wait a second. Is that what's happening? Is that why there are children who are transgender because she's admitting here that it is indoctrination. She's admitting this here that it is indoctrination, that she would indoctrinate her child if she ever had a cis boy. So she's admitting here that they're not born that way, that they're indoctrinated. I would be pissed off at this woman if I was, gay or trans, because she's putting this out there that, oh, I'm sorry, it's indoctrinating. It's indoctrination. They're not actually born this way. They're indoctrinated this way by their parents. Isn't that interesting how she said that? She's telling on herself right now. She's telling on herself with this video. If I had a cis boy, I would indoctrinate him real quick and turn him either gay or trans. That's just sad. That is just sad. What a vile, foul human being. But that's who she is, right? That's who this woman is, who's trying to put on her big, disgusting fucking headphones, short and low cut shirt, and telling all of you cis white men that she fucking hates that you're the problem. And you need to let her exist and come to her aid, be her white knight, and basically push all of these other cis men out of this gaming space because you're the problem. No, she's the problem. She's clearly the problem. She is clearly the problem. This woman right here is everything that I fucking hate about like this whole fucking movement. Everything that I hate about feminism, the indoctrination, she embodies all of that fucking shit. I cannot. When I saw this, it filled me with so much fucking rage. I could not stand it. Like I had to pause it because I was so angry at what she was saying. I can't believe that there is a person who exists on Earth. And actually, you know what? I fucking can. But it made me sick to my stomach listening to what she was saying. That if she were to have a child, let's be real, she wouldn't have a fucking child because she also probably believes in like my body, my choice, right? Who knows how many? Okay. She probably wouldn't have this child. But if she ever did, if she ever went through with it and, had a baby, had a cis male, had a cis boy, she would indoctrinate them really quickly. She's fucking telling on herself that it is indoctrination, that people aren't born that way, that, she's telling on herself. It's so hilarious to see, and I fucking hate it. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I can't stand her. Ugh, she disgusts me. She disgusts me. What's funny is that whenever you speak out about it, right? If you're a woman and you speak out about something like this, okay, you're a pick-me. Dude, this chick is a pick-me. That is, when you think of a pick-me, it is this girl. It is this girl who's trying to exist in these spaces, trying to change them, trying to say, I belong here. Look at me. I belong here. No, that is the pick-me right there. That is a pick-me. This is me, this is me actually like having my own thoughts on this matter. It's not me catering to anybody. She's trying to cater to everybody. Like that is her whole frame of thought is fucking her whole frame of thought is not her own way of thinking. It's not. She's not a free thinker. She's someone who exists as a drone. She's a fucking pick-me. All of her words are the words that she has been told from other people to say. She doesn't think on her own. But no, I'm a pick-me. It's actually really funny because I quote tweeted her, and I was expecting all of that. I was expecting like people to reply to me and call me pick-me's, and I've actually had like maybe a handful of people who have, which is refreshing to me, and it actually tells me like, holy shit. Could the tide be changing right now? Because it used to, whenever I would, say shit like say things like that I believe, that I think that, you're a piece of shit and what you're saying is wrong. There's usually a bunch of other guys. It's always funny because it's always other men who are coming to the defense of someone insulting men, which is hilarious to me. But whatever. It's always other men who are insulting me while I am trying to put another woman in her place. It's just so funny that it's always men who are doing that. But these are just all of the men who exist in her little space, her little bubble. All of these weak men who don't have thoughts of their own, you know? So I just think it's funny. And I think that woman is a piece of shit. She is a piece of shit. She is a piece of shit. I don't know how many times I can say that over and over. She's a piece of shit. She didn't block you? No, I don't think she's blocking anybody. Which hats off to her. Good job. Hats off to her. I don't know if she's blocking anybody, honestly. Yeah, I don't think she's blocking anybody, which is cool. You should get to know her. Do you know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll slide into her DMs and I'll ask her like, "Hey, you want to have a conversation? I'd love to talk to you, woman to woman." She'll say no. She will say no. She'll say no because she like would rather exist in her own little bubble. I don't think she would ever have a conversation with anybody. It's same like with that one chick from Kotaku. What is her name? You know, there are people that have asked her to come on, but she'll only come on with she'll only go on podcasts with people who think the same way as she does. They want to exist in their own little bubble. They don't want to stray. I wouldn't mind having conversation with her, but I don't think she would ever do it. What radical heist you did? If Steph sets up a wrestling match with this girl, I'll donate. What the fuck? I don't like her. I don't like her. She's a groomer. 100%. That is grooming. That is grooming to a T. And she's telling the whole internet, look, if I ever have a child, I'm going to groom it. I'm going to groom him. I'm going to indoctrinate him. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. If I ever have a cis white child, I'm not going to love him. Right? If I ever have a cis white boy, I'm not going to love him. I'm going to indoctrinate. I am going to hate the fact that I actually gave birth to what she would probably view as a monster and change him. That's so sad. That's so sad. I hope she never has a child. I hope she never has a child. And I would never, I would never want to say that because I think that motherhood is something that every woman, should go through, should experience. It's probably one of the greatest things that you can do. I think that it's something beautiful, and it's a wonderful experience. And the fact that she wouldn't give her child unconditional love and right at the start, especially if she had a boy, it's just sad to me. It's just sad to me. That is abuse. That is 100% abuse. That is 100% abuse. She is a disgusting human being. So basically, she puts all men in the same box. If you do that to her, she would be upset. Yeah. She would be upset if you did that to her. Well, she is upset, right? She's already upset. Vice for $10. I never understand these people. It's like they don't understand that if you're in an environment you don't like, you have the option to leave it. You don't have to change the place you don't like. Exactly. You have the option to leave. You can leave. You just said that you have a bunch of gamer friends who play this game normally. You have the option to play with them. You don't have to go in places that you don't like. But she wants to be there. She wants to insert herself into those spaces and change them. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck doing that. They've been that way for a long time. They're not going to change. Good luck doing that. If you don't like it, you have the option to leave. That's basically it. You can't police the internet. You can't do that. You're just going to get roasted by the internet. People are just going to come for you. And they have. And now you're playing the fucking victim. It's so stupid. Mr. Bentham for 2. Men who step up to help have been demonized too. Mm. The Drunken Sailor, what's up? Hi, good to see you. She's why we can't have nice things. Yeah. Yeah. People like her disgust me. They irritate me. They get on my last fucking nerve. They irritate me. I can't stand it. I can't stand that she's just insulting these men. She's insulting male gamers. She's telling them that they're the problem. And then she's telling them to step up. She's telling them to step up. And white knight for her. It's hilarious. The entitlement is crazy. The entitlement of this chick. The audacity. The gall of this girl, of this chick, of this woman to think that she has like the right frame of mind to be like, you fucking suck. You're toxic. You're part of the problem. But you know what? You need to come over here into my space. And if you hear anything happening to me, you have to white knight for me. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my gosh. Heath Nation for $5. What's up, Heath? Hi. How you doing? You want the definition of a beautiful chat? Look, the one bringing you this stream. That is all. We love you, Steph. Thank you, Heath. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Nerd Wars is in my chat. It's wrestling time. Oh, Alyssa Mercante. That's her name. Yeah, Alyssa Mercante. I should fucking know that by now. Alyssa Mercante. I wonder if because Alyssa Mercante is just she's thriving on all of this attention, right? She loves it. It's probably the most attention she has ever gotten in her fucking life. So she's thriving on it. She's living for it. I honestly think that people should just fucking not pay attention to her, right? If you don't give them the attention that they want, they'll fucking shrink down. They thrive on it. They need it. And I think that this girl is the fucking same way. She's the same way. But hi, Erwin. How you doing? How you doing? I feel like I need little what are Yoda ears? Because Erwin has like these little Yoda ears that he wears during his stream. I was listening to it, by the way. I lurk in a lot of streams. But hi, Erwin. How you doing? Hope you're well. Stupid is what stupid does, pretty much. It's all about attention. Yeah, it's all about attention. Unfortunately for her, I truly believe that she is so far gone, especially considering what she would say to her especially about her potential unborn son. I think that this person is so far gone that she actually believes what she's saying. She thinks she's right. Even though she's being completely stupid and ridiculous and contradictory in what she is saying. I think that she 100% thinks that she's right. She's in the right. Protect me, men. But I fucking hate you. But protect me when I'm in these lobbies. I have no respect for you. I can't stand you. But when I'm gaming, I need to feel safe. So can you say something when I'm gaming? Please, if you don't say anything, like you're part of the problem because I don't like you. I have no respect for you, but I want to be in your spaces. So when I'm getting picked on, can you please come and white knight for me? That's basically what she's saying. What a stupid bitch. Oh my God. What a stupid bitch. Anyways, let's move on. This is Jekyll and Hyde. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let's move on. Where are my bookmarks? There they are. Oh my God, we need to talk about the gay animals. Okay, look, I subscribe. I have Peacock. Okay, I have Peacock streaming. Because I like watching The Office, and The Office is on Peacock. That's pretty much the only reason that I have Peacock. And last night, when I was like watching The Office, they have commercials on Peacock streaming. I don't know. I honestly don't know if there's like another level where you don't get ads. But anyways, regardless, like I have the ads on Peacock streaming. So like I have the ads on Peacock streaming, and Peacock, they did an ad of like all of their upcoming shows, right? All of their upcoming shows for Peacock that you can watch. It's so funny that Queer Planet wasn't a part of that ad. It wasn't a part of their schedule. You know, they didn't preview it. They showed so many different shows, and I was waiting for. I noticed it, and I was like, "Ooh, let me see if Queer Planet is a part of their little show, right? The little preview of shows coming up." It wasn't. It wasn't there. It wasn't on their little schedule of shows, on their preview of new shows coming out on Peacock to look forward to if you are a subscriber on Peacock. It wasn't there. I wonder why. I fucking wonder why. There is an ad-free tier. Oh well. I'll stick with the ad. Yes, we're gonna talk about the circle of gay. That's what we're gonna talk about. This is so fucking funny. I died when I was watching this. I was like, get out of here. Get out of here with this. And I can't believe they started it off, right? They started it off with this photo. Oh my god. What? They started it off with this picture. Don't do this to us, Steph. You're doing. We gotta do it. I gotta do it. Okay. It's more like the evolutionary dead end of life, dude. It starts off with this picture. I can't believe this is how they started off the trailer, with two gay lions. Come on.
The paparazzi really are everywhere.
Everything you were taught as a kid is wrong.
I really hate that statement. Okay. I really hate that statement, because that statement is like, you know, the main thing that people say when they start doing like revisionist history. Okay. Revisionist history. Same thing with the Cleopatra, right? Is it Netflix, the Black Cleopatra? Everything you were taught about in school was wrong. They always say that. Everything you've been taught to believe is wrong. Everything you were taught in school is wrong. Everything that you think you know is wrong. And thus begins revisionist history. We're going to tell you what's actually true. Okay, this is really how it went. I hate it. I hate that sentence. I hate that line. Everything you are taught to believe is wrong.
You make me wanna dance.
Gay penguins, bisexual lions, sex-changing clownfish.
This is a queer planet.
Queerness has always existed. It's only in humans that we have such a stigma about it.
The idea of just having two.
Can you imagine? Like, there's no stigma, first of all, right? There's no stigma, first of all. But we're rational, free-thinking creatures who can form critical thought and put it into words. Animals can't fucking do that. So we are putting what we are thinking, right, onto animals. We're projecting ourselves onto animals because animals can't do that. So you're pretty much taking what you're thinking, and that's this entire show. It is projection. They're taking what they think as individuals, as queer individuals, and projecting that onto the animal kingdom.
Fixed sexes is clearly out of style.
Mother Nature is pretty open-minded. Sex is not just for reproduction.
It's clear that no matter where you look on our planet, nature is full of queer surprises.
To be honest, we should all probably get laid a little more than we do.
Well, I mean, that's the only statement that I agree with in this whole thing. It's like, yeah, maybe we should all just like get laid a little bit more. That's it. Queer planet, dude. These are animals. Like, I have two dogs, right? I have two boy dogs, and yeah, you know what? They hump each other, but they also hump legs. All right, they will hump a pillow. Okay, like, so what are you trying to say? Oh my gosh, my dog likes to hump a pillow. What kind of queerness should I put on my dog for doing that? Animals are just animals. They're just instinctual, right? The animals are instinctual. Okay? That's why they are the way they're instinctual creatures. We have our instincts, but we can also think for ourselves, put that into words. We're capable of critical thought, capable of controlling our own actions, right? Like that's what makes us different from animals. Animals are just instinctual, which is so they're like, this is a queer planet. Animals are queer. Animals are bisexual. They're gay. And it's like, dude, are you fucking kidding? Are you telling me that you're reaching so hard to try and normalize, your way of life and your way of thinking, that you need to put examples of animals who are very instinctual creatures? I mean, monkeys will fling their poo at you, right? We won't do that as regular people. Well, I mean, at least us that aren't on, drugs. We won't do that as regular people. We're not going to do that. Why? Because we're not animals. It's so stupid. Oh my god. Saying Virjay. What's up, Virjay? Saying that we are different from animals is racist. This is just the funniest thing that I've ever seen. And clearly Peacock are not proud of it, because if they were, they would have put it on their whole like preview of things that are coming out. They're not proud of this. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. I like how they say like sex isn't just for reproduction, because they like to throw their bodies around, right? These are the types of people that are making this type of documentary. Sex is not just for reproduction. They're basically saying that animals like will do it just because it feels good. Which sure, because they're animals. Like they don't. Oh my god. This fucking picture of these lions. I need to take it off. It's gay penguins. Oh. These are penguins that are rejected by females. I mean, have they not seen Happy Feet? Like they have to find a mate. They didn't find a mate. These are the ones that are rejected by the females. Did they not watch March of the Penguins? There's a reason that these two penguins are together, because they were unable to find a female. Maybe they need to watch March of the Penguins. It explains all of that. What do you say about the fish?
Lions, sex-changing clown.
Oh yeah, the sex-changing clownfish. Like they are able to change their sexes in order to reproduce. If there's not a male or a female in whatever, little place that they are, they can change their sex in order to reproduce and further the species line. There's a reason that for everything. But no. They're just like trans, right? You can change it. You can change it. And also this exists in nature. This happens naturally, whereas within humans it doesn't happen naturally in humans. You have to go get that surgery done. This happens naturally in nature because they need to further reproduce in order to continue on with more of the species. Like it's just mind-boggling to me how they're just like, no, look, they can change their sex just like we do, just like people. It's like, yes, but this happens naturally in nature for a specific reason. And the way they're saying like they don't just have sex to reproduce. Well, they have to change their sex, in the animal world in order to reproduce. Otherwise, they would go extinct. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so funny. It is so funny. Is the gay penguin named Sidney Crosby? Yeah, life finds a way. Oh my god. Yeah, just watch Jurassic Park. Just what they explain it too. They explain it there too. Life finds a way, okay? Life finds a way. And it's so their species doesn't go extinct. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. That penguin's literally just standing there. Yeah, they were. They were just standing there. They're just like chilling. They're just standing there, but no, they're gay. They're gay because they're together, right? They're walking together. When in reality, they didn't find a mate. They didn't find a mate, or maybe their mate died. But that's why these male penguins are hanging out there. I want to watch this documentary and see like what they have to say. I really, really do. I really want to watch it and see what they have to say because you know.
Paparazzi really are everywhere.
Everything you were taught as a kid is wrong.
I mean, because everything we were taught as a kid is wrong. I need to watch Clear Planet. I need to see what was wrong. What was I taught that was wrong? So stupid. Talk about they're projecting themselves onto animals now. Like, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. So stupid. It made me laugh when I saw this. I couldn't believe this was a real thing. I was like, this isn't a joke. Holy shit. This is real. All right. I guess so. That's where we are. We're making documentaries called Queer Planet. Yeah. So much fun. So much fun. Oh my gosh. Queer Planet. Dude, I showed that to a friend of mine and they were like, "Is that real? Is that really real?" I was like, "Yeah, it's real." No way. Yeah, it's real. It's real. It is real. What was there? There was something. I can't remember. There was actually something. There was something that I saw on Twitter. I can't remember what it is anymore. But there was something on Twitter that I saw and I was just like, that can't be real. There's no way that was real. What was it? Let me try and find it because I can't remember. I know where I know where I saw it though. Where you at? Where you at? I know where I saw it. Let me see if I can find it. Uh-oh. I hope you guys are doing well though. I hope you guys are doing well today. Oh, actually, I think it was Queer Planet. It was Queer Planet. Yeah, it was Queer Planet. I was like, no way, that's not real. It was Queer Planet. Dude, are you guys gonna go see the Garfield movie? When does that come out? I was actually kind of interested in it. Garfield movie. When does that come out? Wait, is that already out? Is the Garfield movie out already? Oh no, it's not. Is it May 24th? Oh, okay. So what, next week? Next week? I want to see that movie. I want to see that movie. The Garfield movie. Yeah, I want to see the Garfield movie. That looks cute. It looks cute. What else? Hold on. Let me go back to my bookmarks. What else? There's a new Garfield movie? Yeah, there's a new Garfield movie. Chris Pratt plays the voice of Garfield. Oh, this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look. Okay, look. Wait, hold on. Let me pull this up really quickly too. Let me pull this up really quickly too, because I just want to talk a little bit about Doctor Who. Not a lot, but just a little bit. Here we go. Not a lot, but just a little bit, because I think it's so funny what this person said. Here it is. Gary put this out. Look, shocking turn of events. Doctor Who star Ncuti Gatwa responds to racist homophobic backlash. Turn off the TV and go touch grass. And then right here, Ncuti Gatwa says he feels sad for those tuning out of the new season of Doctor Who because of its push for diversity. Well, you know what? He didn't want you there. But you didn't want them there, though. You said turn off the TV and go touch grass. So they did exactly that. They turned off the TV and tuned out. You can't deny my chocolateness. Look at this guy. You can't deny my chocolateness. When you make it all about your chocolateness and, just push that, then they just eventually get sick and tired of it. Eventually they're just like, oh God, here we go. It's going to be even more of a push here instead of focusing on the actual show and what we grew to love and care about with the show of Doctor Who. They're not going to make it that anymore. It's just not that anymore. And so people are tuning out. They're tuning out and they're not watching it. But it's so funny that this person right here, Jinx Monsoon, who plays the over-the-top villain maestro in the new show, she says this: who gives a fuck what bigots think? For every transphobic, racist, bigoted Doctor Who fan that we lose this season, there are going to be 3 to 5 new fans who are coming in for the representation. So to those fans who are not fans, I say, don't let the door hit you on the way out. It's mind-blowing to me how they actually think that is true. For every Doctor Who fan, you're going to get 3 to 5 brand new fans. That's why the show is like losing viewers. Those fans aren't coming in. They're not coming in. They're not tuning in for the representation, right? Because your core fan, you have your core fan base there. You have the fan base of Doctor Who love the show. You already have them there. But you're ignoring them. You're telling them fuck off. You're telling them you don't need them anymore. You're telling them to go touch grass. You're telling them that you don't want them to watch the show anymore. So guess what? They're not going to watch them, and nobody new is coming in. Nobody new is coming into the show. You had your fan base. You had the people who loved the show, who shared their show with their friends, with their family. You actually had your fans. Those fans introduced new fans into the show. There's nobody coming in to I don't even know what season they're on of Doctor Who. Nobody's doing that. There's no new fans coming in doing that. If they are, they might tune in for one episode, but you'd be hard pressed to find like the younger generations actually sitting still and for a show. I mean, they can barely sit still at school to pay attention. You expect them to sit still for a show. They're not going to do that. There's no new people coming in, and you've completely lost your main core audience because you've told them, fuck you. We don't need you. You're wrong. You're criticizing me, so you must be racist. You must be the previous doctor before that. You're judging me. You don't like the doctor being a woman. Oh, you're just a misogynist, and we don't need you. So get the fuck out of here. We're going to cater to the true fans of Doctor Who. Don't give a fuck about that. And then they do stupid fucking storylines that piss people off that don't even fucking matter. I honestly have never watched Doctor Who. Actually, no, I'm lying. I've watched a few episodes of Doctor Who because the Hollywood Scholar, Jed, showed me a few episodes of it, and I really, really enjoyed it. I really liked the episodes that he showed me. So if you want some Doctor Who content, go to the Hollywood Scholars channel and subscribe because he does Doctor Who content. He's a huge Doctor Who fan. But like, yeah, if those are the fans that they're pissing off, like he is a true Doctor Who fan. He's a huge Doctor Who fan, and they're pissing them off with all of this fucking talk by telling him like, you're not a true Doctor Who fan if you don't fall in line with our agenda. If you don't fall in line with what we have to say, with what we're preaching, then you must not be a true Doctor Who fan. Because if you were, then you would take what we're telling you and just consume it. No, that's just a blindless stan. That is not a true fan. That's a mindless drone that doesn't think for themselves. Like, a true fan will criticize a fucking show. They will criticize everything. If you're a true fan of an IP, there's shit that you will criticize. You're not going to mindlessly love everything that they put out. You're a true fan of something that you have something to bitch about, you have something to criticize in the IP. That's just what fans do. They criticize and they talk. With the fans or the people that are making and creating these shows, those aren't fans of the show. Those are people with agendas. Those are people who say they're true fans to get the job, but they're not true fans. Those are the people that say they're true fans, but they always wish that they could see themselves in whatever show that they're doing. So those aren't true fans either, because if you're a true fan of an IP, you don't need to do that. You don't need to see yourself in it. This is entertainment. This is escapism. You don't want to think about yourself and what you're going through in your life and what is happening. You want to just take your mind off of that and watch something that you love. Watch these characters go through, their trials. Watch these characters grow. Watch some of these characters go on a hero's journey. You want to escape from your normal life. You don't want to see your life represented on screen. That's like the one thing that I don't want to see on the screen. I don't want to be reminded that the world is shit. I don't want to be reminded that, there's parts of things that I hate about myself being represented on screen. Like, I don't want to be reminded of any of that shit. I want to be entertained. I want to escape all of that. That's what this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be escapism. It's supposed to be entertainment meant to entertain. It's not supposed to be like real life. But all of these people saying like, oh my gosh, I was a total fan of this franchise ever since I was little. But you know what? As a huge fan, I want to come in and change what I loved about it to begin with. No true fan would ever do that. No true fan would want to do that. They wouldn't want to go in there and change what they grew up loving. Why would you want to do that? So that tells me that these people aren't true fans of this show. They're coming in with an agenda. They're coming in as an activist to change the show, to make it what they think it should be, not what it is at the heart of it. And they're fucking idiots if they think that for every true Doctor Who fan that they lose, 3 to 5 more will take their place. They are truly living in their own fucking little world. They are truly out of touch, and it's why the whole movement, there's a whole movement on TikTok where people have had enough of celebrities. They've had enough of all of these out of touch millionaires, all of these out of touch actors talking down to them, and they've had enough. There's a movement on TikTok blocking celebrities because they don't give a fuck about celebrities anymore. The mask of the celebrity is slowly dropping, and people are finally sort of waking up to the fact that, you know what? Maybe these people are pieces of shit. Maybe I was wrong to actually idolize these people. The mask of the celebrity is falling, and people aren't giving a fuck about what they're saying anymore. They don't care. They're no longer supporting these people. I mean, this has nothing to do with Doctor Who, but this is something I actually like talked about on my TikTok streams. Look at what's happening with fucking J-Lo. J-Lo she's not having a good year. She's not having a great 2024. To me, 2024 is the fucking year of karmic retribution. Like, what's his name? What is his name? Cat came out and he's just like, everyone's gonna get their karmic like comeuppance. Like that's what 2024 is about. And like every single thing that I've seen happen, I'm just like, dude, this truly is the fucking year of karmic retribution, because everyone is just getting their asses handed to them. Yeah, Cat Williams. Thank you, Atreus. What's up, Atreus? How doing? Hi, Atreus. Go subscribe to Atreus. Yeah, everyone's fucking getting their shit, like their karmic retribution. Like, and it started off with, I mean, look at what's going on with fucking Diddy. But J-Lo is this person who's been in her own little bubble, surrounded by all these yes people, right? She decides to put out this fucking vanity project. I'm gonna put out a new album and a new Netflix documentary documenting how I made this album, and a new movie about my album. And the Netflix documentary is also going to cover that. And now we're going to have a tour about my new album. And everybody's going to fucking love it because I'm J-Lo, right? I'm investing $30 million into myself. Like, I am that full of myself. I'm so confident that people fucking love me. They still idolize me, that, you know, I'm going to make my money back. Like, this is my vanity project. This is what I'm going to do. It took a turn, dude. People hated it. Not only did that happen, but people started saying, like, J-Lo's truly a fucking bitch. She is so out of touch. She is, you know, a fucking rich bitch. That's what she is. She's a rich bitch. She's rude to everybody who comes across from her. You are not even allowed to look at J-Lo. You can't even look at J-Lo. Otherwise, she will get you fired. It is not a lie. That is true. You know, if you are one of J-Lo's drivers, right? If you're driving her, you cannot look at her. If you look at her, she will get you fired. Like, she is the diva supreme of a celebrity, living in her own little bubble, surrounded by yes people, right? I mean, if she wasn't surrounded by yes men, then, you know, people that actually tell her, like, hey, maybe this isn't a good idea, then this wouldn't have come out, right? She wouldn't be getting all this shit. But yeah, everybody's like, everything just came out, and now people are digging into J-Lo. What are they doing on TikTok? They're digging into J-Lo and finding out, dude, you didn't even sing your songs. You know, you rose to fame piggybacking off of the voices of other people. You can't sing. You can't sing. So yeah, like, she's getting her comeuppance. People are tired of celebrities, tired of putting celebrities on a panel, tired on a pedestal, and just saying, you know, I'm gonna worship you just because you are you. Just blindly worship celebrities. It's not happening anymore. People are seeing right through celebrity. The mask is falling. People are blocking all of these celebrities and putting out stuff about celebrities like that people have been ignoring about them for years. So the idea of a celebrity has just become an annoyance now in today's society, because you have all of these celebrities going to the Met Gala, showing off their dresses. Meanwhile, people can't afford their groceries, and so the celebrities are just like, just eat cereal, it's fine. But, you know, while you do that, buy my $100 product that I'm selling. Like, it's so out of touch, and it's so stupid. But these are the people, like in Doctor who are continuing to just talk down to people and think that, you know, people will just blindly watch the show because they blindly follow their agenda. So for all of you true fans of Doctor Who, we don't need you anymore, you free thinkers. How dare you criticize the show that we're trying to give you? You should be worshiping and thanking us for continuing on this show. But you know what? We don't need you, because we have all of these mindless people who will just blindly watch the show because they follow the agenda. Nope. Not going to happen. Not happening. Not happening at all. It's not happening at all. Ben Affleck still loves her. Bro, they are getting a divorce. Haven't you heard the news? They are getting a divorce. Fear the Beardo is my favorite celebrity right now. Oh, isn't he everybody's favorite celebrity? Isn't he everybody's favorite celebrity? I need to get myself a Fear the Beardo t-shirt. I really hate all of this crap that's going on. It's so annoying. Mike Hill. Mike Hill just tagged me in this. Look, hold on. We got let's share this. A lioness tries to attract the attention of the male lion, but he doesn't care. He said he's probably gay. He doesn't give a fuck. He's like, not your time, woman. Calm down. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I don't know what else to talk about today. I think that's it. That's all we're gonna talk about right now. Um, that's all we're gonna talk about right now. Mr. Bentham for 2, they're out of touch with the average person. Yeah, they are. 100%. They're out of touch. They're 100% out of touch with the average person. But yeah, I think that's all we're gonna talk about. I didn't want to go live for too long today. So in an hour? Yeah, in an hour, I'll be live here back on YouTube. Be live here on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Mario Kart with members happening in an hour. I'm sorry that I did not do that yesterday. Raid Drunk 3PO. I don't know how to do that. I think you have to have you have to have that on to where like I'm allowed to raid them. But yeah, where is Drunk 3PO? He does have a Saturday stream, doesn't he? I'll put his link in the chat. Just here it is. Here you go. Go to Drunk 3PO's channel. He's streaming right now. But yeah, in an hour, we're going to do Mario Kart. So come back for Mario Kart. Let's have some fun. Mario Kart on Twitch, Kick, as well as here on YouTube. I already have the stream set up. Where's it at? Hold on. Let me check. I already have the stream set up. Let me find it. Hang on a sec. Now I have that song in my head. Here it is. So there you go. That is my stream. It is already set up. So I will be live there in an hour to play Mario Kart with you guys. Also on Kick and Twitch. So make sure you follow me on Kick and Twitch. I think it's in the About Me section. Yeah, it is in the About Me section. So follow me on Kick and Twitch, Mario Kart with members and subscribers over on Kick and Twitch tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun, and I'll see you there in an hour. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. And thank you for all of your support. I will see you later. Where's my outro? Oh, here it is. Bye, everybody. Mwah!